so much for joining me on tonight's recap of the Game of Thrones. Now, last week I missed it because I was sicker than death. I felt like the Ice King had actually given me a colonoscopy with his finger. Got big fingers. Anyway, what a crazy ending to tonight. May there to all of you. Clemson Carson's on here. Washington Huskies, all of you. May there. What an ending. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. If you've not watched this and you're like, hey, Bobby, don't ruin it for me. You're an idiot. Get off here because I'm going to talk about it. I have admitted that I was not big on this series until my wife nibbled on my neck, tongue kissed me, told me about it, now I started watching. And Lord, it's been good. Lord, it's been good. And then tonight happened. Now, we all know that the Ice King did what he did about 10 years ago between season 7 and 8 because it took forever for that George to keep writing. And I don't know what he's been smoking. He needs to keep smoking it because he wrote a good one. Ice King took that one dragon. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I did get pissed off tonight. You have these dragons flying around, all right? You've already seen one group of soldiers get ate up. I mean, when you see a bunch of guys with flaming torch and swords run off into the distance, they're like, whoa! And they're going crazy. And then you start to see there's no more flaming swords. You should crap your pants. Because it's bad. All right? It's bad. I give it to you. And so they got these two dragons flying around. First they start lighting them up, and I'm not. That's how Bobby Dirkens would do it right there. It's kind of like when you take a dump. You're either serious about the dump you're taking or you're not. You sit down there, you're either going to make some smelly or you ain't. So at first, they're like torching these youngins. I'm sitting here going, this makes sense. That's what Bobby Dirkens do. All of a sudden, I don't know if the dragons did not take their Xanax or something. All of a sudden, they were confused. Didn't know what they're doing. Then you get the other dragon who got turned by the Ice King. It showed up. And it's like, that's our brother. Yes, but he's a bad guy now. It got weird. Bunch of people died. It was nuts. It was nuts. What still floors me is that wimp Sam, the chubby guy who cries all the time. He's still alive and well. That tells you don't have to be brave in this life. You don't. You can be the biggest crybaby wuss in the world. I mean, Lord, a number 2 pencil that's sharp and good enough can scare the living piss out of you. You still survive. So don't you go teaching your kids that just because you're brave and strong and stuff, you're going to be okay. Lord, that's a lie from hell. Go look at that Sam. He is an overweight wimp. Here comes somebody. Sam, you got a gun. I don't know how to shoot it. It's turned around backwards. Sam, don't do that. He'd kill you. So, don't like him. Not a fan of him at all. I know some of you out there probably think he's sweet and he has a good backstory. I think he's a wuss. If God ever puts Sam in my corner, it lets me know one thing. Sam's going to be alive and well. I'll be dead defending him. That just is what it is. But anyway, Lord. So Sam's still alive. Bunch of good people, way better than him's dead. Alright? I'm sitting here pissed off to the max. These dragons are scared to death. I don't know how you get dragons that are scared to death. That's the last thing I've never seen dragons scared to death. You know, when I see a dragon, I'm scared to death. These dragons are scared. And I'm like, Danny, what are you doing? What are you doing, Danny? What's going on with you? You and your blonde hair up there floating around? Jon Snow is sitting here. You can tell he's still confused because he realizes he still enjoyed tongue kissing his aunt. And no matter what happens, he still enjoyed that tongue kissing, even though it's from his aunt. And who could blame him? But all of a sudden, we see Bran out there. Bran's out there, and Lord, we know he got shoved out the window years ago, and he got all these powers. His eyes can go blind 1 minute, and he's like, you know, he's like, and all of a sudden he sees these visions. Look, each their own. Lord has these abilities, but he's out there, and he looks at one youngin at the end when the Ice King gets out there to him. He gets out there and looks at him. He goes, "You're a good man." Now, if I'm that other guy, I'm gonna look at him and go, "Does that mean I'm off the hook? Does that mean I can run that way?" Because I definitely ain't running towards that Ice King right there. I know what's gonna happen to me. He's gonna shove a knife into me. He's gonna give me that death stare, and then we're gonna die. But I guess in that time and place, you're like, you know, he had the tear run down his eye, which means I know I'm dead. So I might as well go out with some honor. He turns around and looks at him. Turns off front to him. Night King does what he does. Jon Snow's nowhere to be found. Jon Snow was out there fighting that turned dragon, right? Turns out there. He's out there. Looks out there, sees the turned dragon. And we're like, Bran's dead. You have the Ice King out there looking at Bran. Gives me this look like, I've been wanting you for a while. It's very weird. And then, Arya comes up out of nowhere. Let me go ahead and tell you something. I like Arya. Arya's one of them people that you can tell she doesn't put up with a lot of crap. I think she would be a great Dirkens family member. If you're out there and you're hearing it, if you ever get fed up with your own situation, you can come join my family. I like your style. It's gifted. I like it. Now nowhere, she comes up, she's airborne. She's pulling Air Jordan on him. She got the knife like so. She's flying. Ice King flips around and goes, ah. And when he grabs her right there, you think he crushed her throat. Little Arya is dead. The knife drops from said hand. The Night King, or Ice King, in his, I keep calling him Night King. Ice King, in his arrogance, is staring her down. The knife drops into said other hand, and she plunges it into his penis. I don't know if she plunged it into his penis, but stuck him in the stomach. All of a sudden, the revelation that he dies. With that special chemical that they found. Killed him. People, all the risen dead, they dropped dead. And all is good. Now, let's go ahead and stop right here. Now, mind you, I think we have, 5 more episodes left? 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Where does that leave us? Now, I don't know if something's happened in my comment section. I see a few people in here. If you don't know me, you're welcome to join me. Hit the subscribe button. Lord will bless you. You good, you good, you good. I see you in there. Put your pants back on. Good to see you. May there know you. Oh, there's only 3 more. There's 3 more. 3 more left. 3 more left on here. I want to know what you think is going to happen next. What do you think's going to happen next? Because, Lord, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to make a bad guess and make myself look bad. It's like my uncle. He grew a goatee because he thought he looked good. Thing is, he ended up looking like a chubby Satan. Bad decision. Y'all tell me what you think. Cersei's still sitting up there somewhere doing something. Now, in my opinion, if you had to tell me that I had to fight Cersei or this villain we just killed, I'd say I'd way rather fight Cersei. Somebody just asked a question, did the last dragon lay down and die? That's a good question. Because we saw him fly off with a bunch of crap all over him. A bunch of those weirdos just all over him. Looked like Hot Topics vomited on him. He flew off into the distance. We don't know. And then we saw the other one covered Daenerys as a form of protection and love. So we lose one dragon who is dead, have one who is gone, and then one we don't know about. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, somebody just said you saw it in the preview. Between you and I, as soon as I saw the last little bit, I come up here. I didn't see the trailer. Lord, I was so excited. I'm telling you, when that Arya Stark, she got up there and she went, that's good. Good stuff. Praise the Lord. Every time you think the devil just wins all the time, Lord shows up and does something good. Praise the Lord for Arya. Well, some of you don't know me on here. Thank you. Just hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Lord bless you. Arya's one of those people that gets stuff done. I like her. She's one of those people who she doesn't come in and ask you what the plan is. She is the plan. She shows up. She does good things. She's just good people. You can tell that look in her face. She doesn't want any bull crap. You come in, start trying to pull the wool over her eyes, she'll stab you. Telling you, I'm just excited. This is good. I might let my wife see me without my shirt on tonight. I'm just how excited I am. Very, very excited now. Well, listen, I'm Bobby Dirkens. Hit that subscribe button. I'm about to get off here. You can follow me on Twitter at BDirkens, BDirkens. No, Bran Stark did not die. Bran is alive and well, and he's still doing that weird thing where his eyes. Bran Stark, he's still sitting there all of a sudden. Sitting there, Bran just go, hey Bran, are you with us? Hey Bran, you know what's going to happen next week on this episode? Lord, that'd be convenient too, wouldn't it? If you just sit there and just bust off into visions. You didn't want to talk about something. Somebody walks up to him. I mean, he's already handicapped. You walk up to him and you start talking to him about something he ain't interested in. All of a sudden he goes into a vision. How convenient would that be? Imagine that. Oh no, we can't talk to him now. He's having a vision. George is on here. George, it's good to see you. May there to you. Find me on Instagram at the Bobby Dirkens. Thank you so much. Y'all be good. Lord, have a good week this week. Just knowing that the devil still loses as long as Arya Stark's around. I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up. I'll keep showing out. Bobby Dirkens.